of that volcano erupting. It's quite awe-inspiring. You can see lines of glowing lava flowing over the land with smoke and steam rising above it all. Some of the magma jets have shot 100 metres up in the air. To update us on what on earth is happening there, Svanur Thorkelsson is a journalist in Iceland and is on the line. Svanur, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
How does this compare to anything that Iceland has seen in recent history?
Well, it is 10 times bigger than the 3 eruptions we've had in this area so far in the past few years. It is a big one, but about 20 past 10 o'clock last night, it finally happened. The long-awaited, the long-predicted eruption in Reykjanes, very close to the town of Grindavik, which has been evacuated a long time ago, 4,000 people that left it about a month ago, anticipating this to happen. But the eruption is about 3 kilometers from the town right now.
And because it was so predicted, as you say, has that meant that people could be evacuated, that mitigating plans could be put in place?
Absolutely. The whole population of the town was evacuated, and nobody has been there for the past month, anticipating this to happen.
No one's been there for the past month?
Yes.
Gosh, okay. But still, it must have had some impact beyond there. I mean, what is happening with people in other regions? I mean, air travel?
Well, I'm in Keflavik, which is sort of halfway between Grindavik and Keflavik Airport, the international airport, and it has not been disrupted in any way so far. The smoke and the sulfuric acid that is coming up from the eruption is heading straight out to sea, basically, at the moment, because we have a westerly wind that blows it out to the east. But if the wind changes, it may cause some problems for us. Because in the region where I am living, in Keflavik, we have about 25,000 people that may be affected by the gases.
Many people will remember the disruption that occurred not just in Iceland, but around, well, a lot of European airspace back in April 2010, when that enormous ash cloud descended after a volcanic eruption in Iceland. It was expensive and it was very frustrating for people. Is there a concern that something similar could happen from this or from future eruptions? I mean, have things changed in the way that Iceland deals with this kind of thing, or is there nothing you can do?
Well, there's nothing we can do about eruptions as such. We can, like we have done now, we have prepared for it, and we have made some earthen bulwarks in order to channel the lava a certain way. If we don't want it to hit the power plant and so on.
And how is that done, sorry? How is that done?
We just get loads of bulldozers and earthworks in and pile up huge walls, basically. And we have diverted flow of lava flow before in 1973 in the Westman Islands. We just pumped seawater onto the lava, and after many months of doing so, we were able to divert the flow from the town there. But 10 years ago, 13 years ago, you're talking about the eruption in Eyjafjallajökull, which basically stopped the air traffic of many countries in Europe. That was totally different because that happened underneath a glacier. And it took weeks for the lava to melt through the glacier, and tremendous amount of ash and pressure was released when it finally broke out. We were lucky at that time here in Iceland because, again, the wind were favorable to us, but they carried the ash over to Europe and basically grounded the flights for a week or so. But that is not what is happening here now, because this is just a rift in the lava field, exactly on the huge rift that divides Iceland into 2 continental or tectonic plates. It is right on the joint.
Yes, and the result, as we've said from some of the images and video that's coming out of Iceland, has been incredible. So anyone listening to this, I mean, go to the Times app or website, because it does look otherworldly, some of the images, especially the nighttime pictures. Svanur, thanks for your time. Svanur Thorkelsson, a journalist in Iceland, on what is happening with the volcanic eruption there.